Hi guys, welcome to another video of Mountain Adventure Reviews, and today we're going to be doing some clothing. So we're going to start off with some summer clothing, and we're going to work through the entire range right the way through to extreme cold and weather clothing that we're going to be using. Like right now, we're in December, we're all on winter gear, so let's start with what we would wear in the summer. So, pants wise, I use the North Face Speedlight trousers, super light. They'll take a shower and dry really quickly. They've got nice big pockets as well, and a leg pocket on here as well for things like maps or phones or whatever. Very comfortable pants, extremely light, and really good if you're on a lightweight camp or hike. Always find that with trousers with me, because I've got quite shortish legs, that they're quite long, but these are absolutely perfect for me. I'm 5'8", weigh about 78 kilos, and I've got a 32-inch waist, and these are really comfortable. Like I say, extremely lightweight, dry very quickly if you do get caught in a shower. Range from about £100 for those at the North Face shop. You can get them cheaper online in various outlets. The belt that it comes with, I've got these massive support loops which go right the way through the seam on here, and two little tabs on this, and then a big one at the back there to keep it all in place. The belt itself is very elasticated, so it can flex quite a lot, and I do find that these pants are quite stretchy. They are quite forgiving. I've got quite large thighs, and they do give quite a lot, which is really good. I mean, look at the stretch in that. So they're my winter pants. On top, I would normally wear something like this, which is just a fleecy lined, high collar, 3/4 zip or quarter zip, whatever you want to call it, Berghaus mid layer, for the colder side of summer. If it was warm and we're in like a heat wave or something, then I would literally just have a t-shirt on and then my bag. But if it does get a bit chillier in the evenings, I'd put one of these on. What I always take with me as well is hard shell, which I'll go through in a minute. But in the summertime, what I'll take in my kit bag for nighttime is, which I'll go through as well with the winter kit, is this jacket. It's made by Revolution Race, and it's an absolute belter of a jacket, of a mid layer. It's called the Tornado Fleece. This thing apparently on the Revolution Race website has a cold rating of -10, which I've had it out in about -3, -4, and I've still been warm. So I can highly recommend this. It's a coarse knit fleece, which is extremely warm on the inside, and it's also got super stretchy soft shell as well on the outside, which is handy. Cuffs have got your thumb loops in here. Got nice big deep pockets on the side there. You can get plenty in them, and it's a very stylish jacket. I can sometimes wear this when I'm not out hiking, which is super stylish. Nice colour as well. You get them in a range of colours. Another thing is everyone does it. The useless pocket on your chest. No one takes into account a chest strap on your bag. They always put a pocket there for some reason. Not a complaint, just why do it? Anyway, brilliant that. So summertime as well, socks wise, I always wear the 1,000 Mile socks. Super comfortable, merino wool, and I've probably done about 500 miles in these, and they're still going good. So as 1,000 Mile socks, I say well done. What I'll also take in my kit bag is a nice big fluffy pair of Brasher socks for the night time. again, merino wool, so they're super warm, super wicking as well. They'll come in my kit bag as a change of socks, but I'll go through that in a minute. So that's covered our summer clothing. So Futurelight, Speedlight North Face trousers, a t-shirt, and then just a mid layer as well. Always take a hard shell, and in the summer as well, I will always take a pair of over trousers, waterproof over trousers with me for if it starts raining or something like that. So I can just whip them on and we're off again. So what I'll do now is I will go through the winter clothing. Every single time I go out in the winter, even in the spring and sometimes in the autumn as well, I will always wear a base layer. That usually consists of a merino wool, long johns, or trousers or pants or whatever you want to call them, and a merino wool top. Now I've found two makes, two suppliers which are really warm. Number one, Danish Endurance, which is these guys here. You see that? Danish Endurance. You can buy these from multiple of outlets. You can buy them off Amazon, you can buy them from your outdoor shops. These particular ones for the men, they're super tight on your legs, but they're just so warm. Brilliant for cold hikes. These will go on under any pants that I'm wearing during the winter, like I say, even in the spring and the autumn. And the second for long johns is Go Outdoors North Ridge. These are super warm, not as warm as the Danish. But the difference is they have these elasticated cuffs on the bottom. The Danish Endurance don't, so you can tuck these in nicely. But these are brilliant long johns. I mean, you could use these if you're a woman or a man. You could use these because they're just so warm and comfortable. And for my top, believe it or not, I actually got this merino wool top from Mountain Warehouse. I managed to pick them up in a sale. I think they were about £8 or £9 each, and they are brilliant, super warm, as you would expect from anything merino wool. And my second choice is a Freedom Trail. Again, that's from Go Outdoors, full merino wool, and again, you just can't. I think it was about £12 or £14 or something like that. You can't go wrong. Always check on the box how much merino wool is knitted into your base layers. Again, socks wise, 1,000 mile socks all year round, brilliant socks, and then the brushes for in your tent or your own warm merino wool sock brand. So let's move on to the lower half outer, so your legs. During the winter, I will wear the Revolution Race Cyclone pants. These are wind resistant, they are water resistant to a degree. They have fully seamed pockets, as you can see here, fully seamed. If you are a skier or a snowboarder, you will understand the avalanche rules and things like that. These have the Reco Rescue reflectors in the leg vents, which moves me onto the leg vents. Absolutely fantastic. Again, they are fully taped and seamed, and you can do it one-handed. The zips actually go right up behind. You can see that there. We can go right up onto the into the zip and get covered over, so there's no water leakage on there. Hypershell outer with the legs themselves open up massive to fit your ski boots in. So not only are they good for hiking, but they're also absolutely brilliant for skiing and snowboarding. They are quite heavy, but you take that in winter for a good bit of protection. And as I say, these open up and they've got the tape in the middle there to keep them gripped onto your boot or your boot. Ski boot, snowboard boot, hiking boot. Really grippy. Mine very rarely budge off my boots, and yeah, absolutely brilliant they are. Fully adjustable on the sides as well with Velcro. So like I say, I've got about a 32-inch waist, and these are a medium, so 31 to 32-inch waist on the mediums. Quite stylish pants as well. Double popper on the waistband, and obviously put a belt on as well, and you're good to go. The other good thing about these as well is the bottom of the leg on the inside. They have this like corduroy or cordura coating on them, again, which is waterproof, and it just adds that little bit of extra durability for when you're walking along. Now, I do wash these. I wash them with a waterproofing wash-in, but I also put a coat of Nick Wax on them as well, just to give it that extra beading and running off, because that's what you want on something that's waterproof. You want the water to bead and run straight off, not to soak into the actual fabric itself. So another great item of clothing there from Revolution Race. I do like their stuff. It's really good. It's affordable as well. So I think they retail out at about £115, which, when you look at the Speedlight stuff from North Face, they're £100, £115 for a decent pair of waterproof trousers that you can wear on your hike. While we're sticking on them, on the trouser part, over trousers. Now, I've used quite a few different over trousers in the past, and I've found that none of them are really as durable as these things. Ripstop nylon, waterproof over trousers, full length zip down the length, so they're a doddle to put on, even in high winds. Little clip, little button on the bottom there to close them over and secure them, and a drawstring as well to tighten them up. The only different thing I found with these is they are quite big from your waist to your crotch. It is quite a big, they do tend to sag quite a lot, but you have got to keep pulling them up. But they've also got adjustables on here as well, and the closing over of the zip, and they've got a few pockets in there as well. And let's just show you the inside, so you get to see the inside of the actual, that is the fabric inside. It's super waterproof, ripstop nylon as well, so you're not going to snag it on something and it's going to rip like the cheap ones. And yeah, they are absolutely brilliant trousers. The only downside is that back bit there is quite big. As a mid layer, we've already touched on the Revolution Race Tornado Fleece. Again, that will come out with me during the winter as my mid layer, as well as the merino wool. Again, brilliant piece of clothing, that from Revolution Race. We've already touched over that. And then hard shell. I've had this Berghaus jacket for probably about 5 years, 6 years maybe, and it's just a bog standard Berghaus Gore-Tex jacket, and I wash it, reproof it every 2 or 3 months if it's getting used, and it's got a nice big hood on it as well. Not as big as some hoods, because some hoods are designed to take a helmet. This one isn't, which it also stows away in the back there, and it's been a brilliant jacket. Don't get too hot in it. It's got the mesh on the inside as well, and yeah, it's a really comfy jacket to wear. I haven't got a clue what it's called, what the name of it is, but it's a Berghaus, and it's about 5 or 6 years old. So again, fantastic piece of kit if you're out in a deluge. Now, you may have noticed hanging up here is a down jacket. This is a Rab down jacket. Again, don't know what it's called, but it is an absolutely brilliant down jacket. It's got an 800 fill down in it, hydrophobic down as well, by Nick Wax. Again, I wash this with the specified down in machine detergent and wash, and then I give it a little coat of the Nick Wax. It's super warm, massive hood on it to take a helmet, drawstrings as well, all fully adjustable on the back here. I've had this jacket about 2 years, and it's been into RAB for repairs, because we had a rips down the side here. They repaired all the baffles, and I'm about to send it back in after this winter because my bag has been rubbing on the back here, so I'm going to be sending that in for a repair. Costs about 40 quid per baffle to be repaired. Might even get them to chuck a bit more down in there as well. So let's move on to some accessories. So let's start off with some winter gloves. Now I use the RAB winter gloves, super thick, waterproof as well, and they are mega comfy. I suffer a lot with my hands because I sometimes work outside in wet conditions, but these things are super warm. They're comfy and they fit my hands really well. I'm going to be honest with you, I made a boo-boo when I bought these because they are actually women's gloves, but I tried them on and they were fantastic, so I bought them. And yeah, Storm gloves, women's. Says it right there, Storm gloves, women's. Anyway, and then during the not so colder months, I have a pair of North Face gloves. They are the Speedlight gloves, and they are super fitting as well. You can got a touch screen on your fingers there, and they are really warm. Not waterproof. They do take a bit of a beating, and also you would have seen it before in my other videos. I've got my old trusty North Face woolly hat. Can't go anywhere without it. It's getting a beating at the moment. We've been wearing it virtually every day, and yeah, it's been a super buy. This, I think it was about 15 or 20 quid off Amazon, and absolutely love it. So that is about it for our clothing. Now I'm going to do another one on boots, and we will go through that another day. But for now, if you've liked this video, give it a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button for me, and I can continue to make more videos for you. I'm going to put a few little links up in here of the previous videos, and I hope you can watch those. And for now, it's that time of year. I want to wish you all a very happy Christmas and a healthy and prosperous new year, and I'll see you all in the new year. Take care, have a great Christmas, and I'll see you all soon. Thanks for watching.